Why hello. Today I have a little bit of a simpler video for you. It's not going to be a very highly edited video with an explanation about something or feasible philosophy or anything like that. It's just going to be very simple. It's going to be me talking about stuff, because I saw this on YouTube recently and I thought, that's a pretty cool idea. I can do that too. Just basically vent about stuff that's happening to me. Post it online for me and for anyone who might be dealing with the same thing. So yeah, maybe if you don't like it, just click off. If you do, then let's go. I do have ADD, so I might just lose the entire conversation. That's why I'm going to cut some stuff. Also, I am still sick, as you might be able to tell. So yeah, if you notice that by my voice or my lack of enthusiasm, that's because of that. All right. The first little thing I want to vent about, it's not really vent about, it's just something I'm thinking about. I've been thinking about recently. It's moving out. It's moving away to some big city, and I don't know why, but since I stopped smoking the Mary Jane, the ganja, as you would call it, I have been clearer of mind, and ever since I've had this sort of, I don't know, I've been feeling a little bit empty at times. I live in the countryside, and sometimes I'm biking through these beautiful meadows, and I'm just thinking, it's very quiet, it's very peaceful, and that's lovely, but it's kind of not what I need right now. I was in a big city, a bigger city. It's like 45 minutes away from where I live. That's where I used to go to college and university at some point. Part of me thinks I'm missing the big city because I'm missing my classmates. I don't know, there's just something about the big city. Every time I go there, even if I'm on the train towards that city, I'm thinking, I really want to do this every day. I want to live here. I want to be among these people. And I feel like that's part of it as well. I feel like the people are part of it as well. I'm surrounded by my family and friends, but my family and friends are great, don't get me wrong, they're amazing friends. I don't know. It feels a little bit different when I'm among these city folk, these maybe they're more ambitious or something, and I need that. I don't know, maybe I need to be around more ambitious people. And maybe I'm just overthinking it. Of course, I do that a lot. I'll make another little video on that as well. There's this very genuine feeling of, hey, I want to move to the big city. And it's gone so far. I see a coffee machine that reminds me of IKEA in a big city that I go to every now and again. I want to move to that big city just because of a coffee machine. That's how bad it is. The education part of it is, for the longest time I've been thinking, oh, I missed that big city in particular because I used to go to school there and I miss school and I want to do school again. But lately I've been thinking, maybe it's the other way around. Maybe I wanted to go to school there, and maybe I want to follow another education because I want to go to the big city. So maybe it's the other way around. And again, like so many things, I overthink it to the bits. I have an open day in November. I don't know if you call it an open day, but it's basically a day where you go to university or college and you look at some educations to see what fits or what doesn't fit. But I've tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 educations, 6 different ones, and I got 0 diplomas. So, yeah. This is kind of the dilemma, the catch-22. If I do move to the big city and be happy there, I will lose my family and my friends who are right here. Of course, it's only 45 minutes if I go to the city I want to go to, but maybe I want to go to Sweden. Maybe I want to move to England. I don't know. So that's kind of a dilemma. But again, it's something I'm overthinking, and it's something I'm definitely not hopefully not going to think about anymore, because even if I wanted to move to a big city, in the next 2 years that's not going to happen, because I don't have the money for it, I don't have the diploma for it, or the full-time job for it, and also I don't really want to. I really want to because it's a big city, but I don't really want to because I'm doing this, and I'm doing all kinds of things. I'm finding myself and all of that, so yeah. Yeah, this was my little vent. It's a very short one to begin with, but I thought, I'll just make it, see if it works for me, and see if maybe it works for you. And if it doesn't, I'm making it for me anyway. I'm also keeping it short because I'm out of breath and I'm getting a headache again because I'm still sick. And I'm going to end this little vlog style thing here. So, cool.